Yep.
It's my boy birthday, man.
Yeah.
Well, early birthday.
Shouts out to me, man.
Facts and Cap, episode 16. We back, baby.
Episode motherfucking 16.
It's your fucking birthday.
Dirty 30, man.
Yeah, we got we got a special guest in here.
Good.
Oh.
We got Mr. Old Navy in the building.
Mr. Old
You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to catch this man, all you gotta do is go to oldnavy.com. I don't sure. Where you seeing it at on the website?
Shit, right front page.
Oh, front page.
Y'all getting TV commercial ads next?
No, we not getting none of that.
Make sure you get the bag.
You know what I'm
I need
saying?
that promo code, by the way.
We don't got none of that.
He's the dad. He's the dad of the Palomar triplets.
Okay.
Follow them on IG. You know what I'm saying? They came from his nutsack.
Everything that's said or done on this podcast has nothing to do with the triplets and they
And
Your
they
brand.
business.
that brand.
He got special sperm.
Very wholesome, family-oriented page, you know?
But this is our first celebrity.
His first celebrity. Yes.
Celebrity on there.
Give it up for Ryan, y'all.
Shouts out to Ryan, man.
Got my boy Ryan in the building, man.
What up,
Hey,
boy?
man.
How you feeling?
Can't complain. Another day here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. What's up, man? How's you got 30 approaching this weekend, man? What you
Yeah,
got
man.
planned? You got some big things planned this weekend?
Niggas getting old, man. Just finna turn up, man.
Yeah.
Just enjoy life, man. Celebrate with friends and family. That's all you
Strip club?
all you wanna do. Nah, we don't do that.
Okay.
No strip
Favorite
club.
battle.
My favorite black man.
Hey, man. Hey, you know just because you go to strip club, it don't make you not faithful.
Yeah, no, it don't.
Just go to get some wings, bro.
I'm going, Lou Will. Shout out to Lou Will.
Lemon pepper Lou. Alright, man. So 21 Savage, man, he dropped the album, man. He dropped the what's it called? The sequel?
Savage.
Savage Mode 2.
Savage Mode 2.
Man, what y'all think?
Shit's fire, yo.
It's on pace to sell 200K.
Yeah, that's what first shocked me. Just like he still got that clout or whatever that it is to sell that much.
Mhm.
Like, you know, a lot of niggas sell 70, 60, but get 200,000 is dope.
He the biggest trap artist that there is, though. Like, for real. Like, out of all the trap artists, he's the one.
Is Lil Baby a trap artist?
Is he?
I'm asking.
I feel like
don't know how you-
21. Wait. Is 21 Savage a trap artist?
Yeah.
Or is he just a straight gangster?
I feel like he's like a gangster nigga. Yeah, like he's like a gangster rapper.
He would consider himself trap.
He said it before.
He said it before.
I would consider Baby more of like he make hustle trap music.
Like, I'll put...
He's more trap than me.
I think it's a whole nother title for both of them, and I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't put them in the
Yeah.
same thing. Whatever 21 Savage is,
He's the leader of
biggest.
that.
Yeah, he
I'm gonna
is.
tell you
I
what
can see
21
that.
is. 21 is like drill trap. He's like drill trap. You know what I'm saying? It's real violent, and he's talking about his struggle. It's considered under the trap umbrella, and he's like, and I feel like Lil Baby's closer to traditional trap.
Yeah, like, Lil Baby be saying more serious shit. The shit he say is
Yeah.
serious, and then 21, his shit be clever and
Yeah.
like, it'll make you laugh.
I like the chuckle to his shit. Like
Yeah,
they be like,
Pussy.
He say funny shit.
yeah, like
Hey, what's up with word pussy though? How many times that nigga say
Man,
pussy?
that
though?
nigga been saying that shit for years, man.
I like the way he
All the
structured
ones.
the album though. Had Morgan Freeman in there.
Yeah, that niggas ain't doing that.
Yeah, it made it special.
Like I was saying on last episode, I think with him taking his time and it came out right.
Yeah, you can tell it was a project,
Yeah.
cohesive project.
He ain't just rushed that shit. You know, Metro gonna do what Metro do.
What's your favorite song on there?
What's the song after Snitches and Rats?
I love that shit.
It was a song after that.
Pull up the
I
playlist.
think it was Running was cool.
Running.
That's probably my favorite song on there.
was
Running.
good.
Shit right after Running was fire too, though.
I don't think it's gonna age well.
My dog.
You don't think it's
I
gonna
don't
age
think
well?
it's gonna age well. I think it's more
I think it won't age as good as the
first
first
one. Yeah.
Because the first one has like
No,
Savage while you
no
trapping
hard.
so hard.
Yeah, it got to be. I think this is more cool for
So
right
do
now.
you think it's gonna age well, or do you think do you
No.
think it's gonna be bad, or do you just think it's not gonna age
I
well?
just think it's not gonna age well. It's like we gonna look back at it like it was cool back then. I don't want to hear it now. More
think
like
it will.
Savage
I
mode.
think
there's-
back like when Sesamo 1 came out, this right here could play right with it at the same, and it's
Yeah,
gonna just be just as good.
No, because he got that trapping so hard. He got that stunning on my ex bitch on the first one. Like that shit has like.
Okay,
I
so
feel like it's a moment in time when those years.
Okay, so no, but okay, so I think there's a difference though. Like y'all are saying that it's not gonna age well because of
I think
the
it's
classic. You feel like it don't have a classic track,
I don't think it's a.
but
classic.
just because it don't have a classic track, that doesn't mean it's not going to age well.
I think it's gonna age well. I just don't think it has that
Classic
same level of the first.
Yeah, because I feel like he didn't do nothing that's trendy. I feel like when shit don't age well, it's like more trendy. Like if it's like a trendy sound.
Yeah.
21 has always had his own sound.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but I said running. I said I like
rich nigga
Neiman.
shit. I like that rich nigga shit with Young Thug on it.
I like Brand New Draco and Said and Done.
Yeah.
Brand New Draco was hard and Said and Done with the soul beat at the end.
The track. With
That shit was hard. I fucked with that. So Drake
Bro.
Drake was in the middle of the controversy on there because on the song with Drake said something wait, she wanna fuck the SZA. We used to date back in 2008, and then the fans started getting mad.
SZA, age in 2008. SZA was 16.
She was
Drake.
17.
17, she
But in the
graduated.
state of Georgia, she good.
She don't. Neither one of them is from Georgia. She's from Jersey. That nigga just said, yo, in Georgia.
Georgia, that was good.
Shit, she would be good at 16.
Like 19-year-olds and 20-year-olds.
He was like 20, 21.
Nah, but
and she was
She
17.
came out and said that nigga was just
She said
he
it was
08. It was 09, but he said, you know, he just wanted to rhyme some shit, so he said 08.
So let me ask you,
Love them young girls.
Is Drake-
Love
is
them
Drake-
young girls.
is that a fuckboy move for Drake? Cause she unfollowed him after that happened.
Is that a fuckboy move?
Is that a fuckboy move to throw that out there?
No. He dated her.
I'm just asking.
And she came back and said he wasn't lying. So it'd be one thing if this nigga was lying or yeah, we went out on the A
But
date.
okay, I think what the fans are saying, she unfollowed him. What'd you say?
If I went out with SZA, I would not tell people. Like that's a thing that that's a step. Like
But you Drake though. It's a difference between you being Ryan, me being Justin, them being them, and you being Drake.
even for Drake, that's still a stat. Like he has met like a whole bunch of bad.
So
Instagram
that's what I'm
stars.
asking. Like, is that a fuckboy move? Because you're saying that's a stat, and that's what I think the problem that I seen women on Twitter and online saying. They were saying like, you talking. I guess I'm trying to explain what they were saying. They're saying like it's a. Like you, that's some men shit. Like
Men
some
can't
fuck
say
this
shit. Men can't say
You know what I
shit
mean?
according to females now.
I don't feel like that's wrong.
Women.
No, and this I'm using the right word in the right context. The females don't think niggas can say
Get
shit.
past-
I get the outrage, but I think that it's selective because nobody was mad when
He
he,
didn't
was
say,
saying.
"Oh, I fucked the shit out of her." He just said we
Yeah,
dated
he
back.
disrespect-
He said I was fucking Courtney, I was messing with Courtney from Hooters on P Street. Nobody had a problem with that. Nobody had a problem with
There's not fuckboy energy.
Yeah, I don't think it's fuckboy energy, but I think the best thing Drake could have did was, and that's like, I mean, he didn't have to, but he could have gave her maybe a heads up because you got to know if you're gonna put that out there about another celebrity, you got to think about like are they sensitive? Are they sensitive to that type of stuff?
Maybe they just don't talk no more.
Or maybe everybody's
Yeah, so, I mean,
Maybe they don't like each other.
Like
You
maybe
can't say, but you can't say that people need to stop being sensitive. Everybody has
about
something-
dating. About dating.
Maybe she's a private person. People are private, brother. You can't act like you can't just say get over it. Stop being sensitive. That's dismissive. Because you have things that you may be sensitive about, right?
Oh, I dated this person. What's the issue?
It's not sensitive to you. What I'm saying, it could be sensitive to her. I'm saying, do you have things?
kind of like to be the one who says who?
Because we can't say nothing.
Some people would just say, "Oh, we was just talking."
I don't disagree.
I-
I'm just
the
saying
reality
the way
is-
that he just said. I'm saying it's kind of dismissive. Like you can't say. That's what I'm saying. You gotta, if you're gonna do that, you gotta know. If you're Drake, just know. I'm not. I don't even know if SZA was really mad. So this is a side SZA.
So
All I'm saying is if you putting out personal things in your rap like that, if you're somebody like Drake who actually seems like comes off a nigga who cares about the people that you know what I'm saying. Like Drake always seemed like a good guy. My thing is. Maybe give him a heads up, hey, I said your name in this rap. You know, but maybe, like you said, they could not have a relationship and he may not care. But I don't know what their relationship is. I'm playing
And
devil's
just go
advocate.
back to the whole John Wall situation. Why can't you just do what you want to do?
No, that's kind of different.
What the fuck is you talking about? That shit was not. That nigga make
Like
$40
that,
million
he made a decision to do some
fucking
shit like
throwing blood rags up and shit, bro. It's crazy.
off the clock.
Fuck that.
When you're in $1 billion business,
That nigga got
you
an
represent them
obligation.
at all times.
Alright.
Got an obligation
back
to
to
us.
Yeah.
Talk about-
Yeah, when you ex of SZA, you represent her all the time too.
No, you don't.
Not
That's
really.
like I get on this
No, you don't.
podcast. I be like,
All
oh
your
yeah.
exes represent you?
That's a joke.
That's like I get on this podcast. Oh yeah, back in 09 I dated what's her name and we. So now I gotta ask her permission to say that on
I
the podcast?
guarantee you want to say somebody's name on this podcast who you dated in 09.
Shit, I don't even remember who I dated in 09. Keep it a buck.
All I'm saying is, you wouldn't, I know the reason, hey look, I can give you an example. Hey look, I can give you an example. Last week, when we was having that conversation and you was talking about this person's a reformed hoe and you typed it on the phone because you didn't want to say it in the mic because you probably would.
Well,
That's
that's
not- that's
different.
different.
That's different.
That's not
different.
respectful. That's not respectful. Dating,
slander.
that's not.
What I'm saying
I
is,
guess they-
if but you also respect that person's privacy, correct? Would you
Well,
respect that person's privacy?
One person's privacy for
Not
what
really.
they do as a whole is different than if you used to date them. Like,
Also, but you gotta look at it like this too. When you're a woman that work in a male-dominated industry,
Purpose of pride.
people will get online. People may be online. SZA's a groupie.
Yeah.
She dated Drake. Oh, she's a body by Drake. Like they're gonna disrespect her.
by Drake.
I'm just saying that's what's gonna
Because
come.
unwanted
That's what
attention.
come with. Yeah, that's what's gonna come
I
with it.
don't know. It just seemed more like a stat for him than for her. If I'm gonna be 100%.
Well, if you look at it from his point of view, but
Yeah, whatever. SZA seemed like she
Maybe
maybe she thought about it. Maybe they talked. I don't know because she came back and clarified. It seemed cool. They also said on the album that Jeezy that he sent some shots to Jeezy. I forgot what song that was, but he said something about accidental bodies or some shit like we don't kill beef. Does he say something like we don't kill beef? And then he said bitch is 21 Savage, not Jeezy.
Yeah.
And then he did pussy in the back. Do you think that that's like overblown, or do you think that?
I actually heard that, but I didn't know what he was talking about.
Yeah. When I heard it, I just thought it was him rhyming.
I think it's
And-
overlong. But
When you look at the
Yeah,
lyric,
to be continued.
when I looked at the lyric breakdown, like, cause they put it on like academics or something like that, it said the line before that where he said something like we don't kill beef. It's 21 Savage, not Jeezy. That's when I was like, okay, maybe it could have. I was like, maybe niggas is just tripping.
That man knew to be throwing shots at people. Like,
Yeah.
Like,
Nudie don't fuck with. Who was he?
Gunna?
Yeah, Gunna. I mean, Gunna's kind of snitching out here. I mean, we just gotta keep it real. If we gonna hold it to the standard. Gunna, hey, Nudie, I wasn't mad at you. You know what I mean?
Not about
you know
nothing.
what I'm saying? They don't really care about nobody
Same
outside
shit.
of their real group of people that they fuck
Yeah.
with. Like,
So,
I guess.
so he sold 200. How much did Baby sell the first week? Like around the same? Like 220
I
or
don't
100
remember.
something? Who's the hottest in Atlanta? Him or Baby?
still, baby.
Still
You still
bad.
think it's Baby?
But 21 made it. He put himself in the argument.
I don't think that right. You talking about hottest in Atlanta, like in Atlanta, or you talking about worldwide from Atlanta?
Wait, say that again.
I'm saying, like, are you saying like
The hottest?
Oh, no, that makes sense.
Like
If you're in Atlanta, like Atlanta,
Are you saying like who
Are you
does
talking about
Atlanta?
things?
Who does Atlanta respect more? Like who do you think's hotter in the city and who's hotter worldwide?
yeah,
that's what I'm asking. What is your question?
Answer both. Answer both ways.
because that could be two different.
Hot in
Yeah.
the city is probably gonna be Baby. Hotter worldwide could be. It's probably gonna be Baby, but it may be more closer than.
I don't really
It
think
would
it's
be
a
in
thing
the
because 21 been out for how long? And he
Yeah.
been consistently at this same level for how long? And Baby kind of
Baby just had his moment. He's having his
it's gonna
moment.
automatically look like Baby higher.
So you can't.
Well, I think that goes from hotter
quicker.
and bigger.
Yeah.
Hotter and bigger is different.
21 still bigger.
21 has a Grammy.
21 bigger.
Yeah,
has
21 is
Grammy.
bigger.
This is Baby's first.
I think nobody's surprised at 21's results.
This is
Nobody was
I
surprised.
was. I thought he
Well,
might have.
okay, but
Fell off a
okay,
little bit.
so I don't think he fell off.
I
thought he fell off.
thought he didn't. He proved like
He did
Yeah.
just because it took so long.
took so long. He lost a little of that
I think
steam.
once you get to that Grammy level, like you want a Grammy, and I think everybody knows why he was laying low too. Like you caught a case. It's a serious case. You know what I'm saying? Like
Support you.
yeah, I think now if it's something like you just not putting out music and we don't know why, I think that can hurt you. But I think the fans understand why 21 probably didn't put out music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it makes sense.
I think that's probably what it
It's
is.
not like he had trash music in
Yeah.
between or something like
Yeah.
that.
Is it in y'all album of the year? And then Trey Songz came out and said he had COVID. Oh, first of all, wait, we're gonna rewind. Fuck, we'll get back to that. Trump canceled the stimulus check.
Yeah, man, until after the election.
Till basically the nigga said, if y'all niggas elect me, then we'll talk about it again.
But then he came back and said he pushing Congress to go ahead and sign the bill.
It's been almost, how many months? It's been like 8 months since we got our first one. How
It ain't been 8, but it's been a good solid since the summer, beginning of the summer.
It's complicated though, because it's not like
It's negotiations going on.
between
I mean,
both
the
sides.
negotiations from other countries that are on the same level seemed like they had what they were gonna get from the beginning of the negotiations. Like not, oh, here's $1,200.
And then
Now
we're
we
going
gotta
to negotiate
negotiate
again. Like they should have had the system.
Yeah,
They
set
should have
up
had that set up.
of what we was gonna get and what we was gonna
Once
get.
a month, once every 2 months, once every
What
quarter.
is it Trump because he's the leader of the country, or is it?
If you're the president, you got to take that.
It's
You got to
not
take. It might
all
not
the
all be
president.
him, but you got to take
It's
that.
a Republican problem with them not wanting to cross the aisle and negotiate with people. They don't
Well, some
want
people feel like the Democrats are making it.
Democrats have always crossed
Making
the
it-
aisle. That's why we always feel like we getting fucked, because they always are reaching their hand out and working with people. Republicans don't work with nobody. They don't cross, like, everything Obama wanted to do, they block that shit. That's
Yeah.
what you know, like.
They get their personal feelings
yeah.
inside. That's what you're saying. Like they get their personal
But
feelings. and shit.
everything that they want to do, Democrats will go in and meet them halfway. Because really, Democrats are like moderates, they in the middle, and Republicans are extremes. Anybody that's been voted in as a president, Obama is a moderate. Bill Clinton was damn near a Republican.
Respond.
I mean, you talking about the president or the party?
I'm talking about the
'Cause
party for
like,
the most part
you
is
got
moderate.
policies though. That you're
The
talking about.
parties, there are a few extreme liberal Democrats. There are a few, but for the most part, the party is a moderate party.
Based on their policies.
Based on how
Oh,
much,
how they
how
deliberate.
much they're willing to work with the other side compared to.
I don't
Right.
know. I don't know, cause like I'm sure if you ask Candace Owens that, she's gonna be like no, or you ask a Republican that, they're gonna be like no.
She doesn't look
They gonna be
at
like-
it as the way it is. She looks at it through her little lens, but
I'm not even disagreeing with you. I'm just saying.
because like what if
I
it
don't
was up
know.
to Democrats and they really got this would be a socialist type of system like all the other developed countries are. But since they don't cross out, we don't even have free healthcare. Like.
Fuck it, we need whatever Canada got. I want that shit.
I'm
Them niggas
confident
getting
they
Canada
can
getting
pay
right.
okay.
They getting paid every month. You know
And
what
they can
That's
smoke
what I'm
weed.
saying.
You know
They
what
can
taxes
have
is though?
I'll pay them taxes if I can smoke
have
weed and not. And
You know how
mind my
much in
business.
taxes? That's my health care that I pay all year.
Free health care
So what's the difference? If you gotta pay in taxes,
because
taxes,
because if I don't have a job, you still get health care
Think about health care.
in Canada.
Sure.
Isn't that how it works?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
If you don't have a job, the homeless can go get health care.
So
Some people, the reason why I think a lot of black people, being that a lot of us are in poverty, the reason why we don't even like going to the goddamn doctor is because we know we don't want to get your bill. I've seen niggas get their fucking head bust and then they friend be like, nigga, don't catch the ambulance, nigga, do not get on the truck, nigga, that's an extra grand. You know what I'm saying? Do not, nigga, I'll take you, and then nigga might not take you, so whatever it may be. I'm sure in Canada, nigga, like, nigga, you go to the doctor. A nigga gonna go get his colon checked. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
you know
that
what?
shit is only bad for people with like serious like conditions.
Bro, it's been times where like my heart skipped a beat, and I'll be like, bro, I really should probably go to the doctor.
Exactly, yo.
But I'm like, yo, I ain't really trying to pay this.
You need to drink some
cocaine.
ginger ale.
Yeah, like I'm gonna drink a little water. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Drink some ginger ale and keep it moving.
yeah, and unfortunately, that's the wrong way to think. But if I knew that I could go to the doctor and I'm not getting charged out the ass, then a nigga gonna go. I'd go for a fucking cough if I could,
Yeah.
especially just to get off of fucking work or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's just the honest to God truth. So, yeah, Trump, man, you owe a nigga money, man. That's all. That's the only problem I got with you right now. You owe a nigga some bread. So, Trey Songz, he has COVID. He also has an album coming out on Friday, and people are starting to speculate. Brandon's wife, of course, because he put up a video today of him like probably outside of his house with a shirt off, drinking tea or some shit. My question I have for y'all is: do you think that us on the internet, do you think that we speculate too much? Or do
Yep.
you think that it's rightfully so to speculate
Niggas ain't mind.
stuff or to speculate Trey Songz in this instance?
I mean, I don't
That's an
think.
interesting question.
Yeah,
I think we do speculate a
speculate.
lot, but I don't think there's no problem with it. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're both are true. Do we speculate too much? Yes. Is it wrong? Not necessarily, because if it comes out,
Because there are industry tricks,
'cause
there's
it's weird
music
that-
tricks.
I mean, how you not gonna speculate if you catch it right before you?
Before our album, and we know that people go to the bare maximum to put out an album.
Yeah.
y'all seen that Shamar Moore dancing in the Soul Train? Niggas be like, I tell my job, I got COVID, check your IG. So yeah, I'm gonna speculate.
Yeah,
I
nigga,
mean,
don't lie.
shit.
How many
You
niggas
can be
know?
asymptomatic. You might test positive.
Yeah,
you
I
feel
think-
good.
I think,
You
not me.
you supposed to isolate though.
I think most of
But he was outside by himself. He wasn't.
No,
alone,
I'm
right?
talking about the shit.
Oh, yeah.
Who the club? So it's like, yeah, you're supposed to speculate.
Yeah, like Trump, he got. I mean, I guess you know when he was a president, it's different. But this nigga had COVID. He got in the car with all his niggas.
I mean, them people was gonna be around him anyway.
Hey, nigga ain't roll the window down. He let the COVID go out the window.
And Secret Service.
That's what one Republican be like, damn, I'll wear my mask.
That's just like, yeah, I need to quit this motherfucking job. I need to find something else. This nigga about to kill me, nigga. Fuck no. So I thought that was an interesting question. Another interesting thing I seen in the Shade Room. Shout out to them. They posted up. Interesting question to me. It said, "Who had the best album of 2005?" Right. So I'm gonna give y'all 9 albums. 2 of them I didn't listen to, but Pretty Ricky, they came out with Blue Stars. That had like Grind on Me and all that stuff. Then they debut
I'm
album.
in the morning.
Yes, they had the Fire. They had Omarion. Oh,
So that's Icebox.
yeah,
That's Touch.
yep. Oh, yeah. They had Bobby Valentino. Bobby Valentino. I think that's the name of the album.
Is that
That's just classic.
Is that
I think they had like you don't have to turn up, slow down.
Slow down.
Yeah, that shit was
I
hard.
want to get to know you.
They had Trey Songz, I Gotta Make It. That shit was
Just gotta
hard.
make it.
His best album.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
No, it's not his best album.
The
No,
next album was his best album.
no it wasn't.
Ready is his
Ready is his best
That's his
album.
next album.
No, it wasn't.
No, I'm
Because he had Superwoman on the next album. and,
Ready is by far his best album.
Can't Help But Wait. That was a good album too, though.
Ready is by
Sex
far.
for Your Stereo, all that shit.
I was outside for Ready.
Okay, so we had. Okay, we gonna keep going, y'all.
Let's go back to 05.
Keisha Cole, The Way It Is.
What's
That was
on
like,
there?
I should have cheated and probably I should have let you go.
Man, 05 was
and
lit.
Love. They
Shit.
had B5. I ain't really listened to B5. I was a little too old
Yeah.
to me. For me, I was too cool for that. But I did like the song, the lead single they had, the All I Do. They remade All I Do from Troop
Well, of course you.
and B5 and Jackson 5. Tierra Marie. I know she had like girl. That's all I knew. Chris Brown. Classic.
Chris Brown had the best album that year.
And last but not least, Mariah Carey, Emancipation of Mimi.
Chris Brown had the best album that year.
Nah, it probably would be a Mariah Carey 1, Chris Brown 2, Trey Songz 3 for me. Then.
Mariah.
Are we doing personally?
Bobby Valentino.
What do you mean are we doing
Hey,
personal?
our personal opinion?
Yeah, that's the question. Personal opinion.
Chris Brown, then Pretty Ricky.
You a hoe.
Yeah, I don't see Brandon listening to Mariah Carey at 15 anyway.
Like, bro, you act like you ain't had no mama, bro. Fucking Mariah,
Or daddy.
Mariah Carey never stopped fucking playing.
Listen, Mariah Carey.
I mean, that song, I'm talking about the whole.
And
The whole album, my mama
That shit was
never
hard.
stopped playing that shit.
Mama. I never stopped playing.
I still play that motherfucker. That
Till
shit-
this day.
That's
I have never listened to that album from beginning to
we
end.
drove from here to Richmond.
Never.
When that CD came out, man, we
Oh,
listened to
damn.
it for 8 hours
Cut
straight.
about the clothes in a minute. That shit was hard. That Emancipation of Mimi, boy.
got it.
And then she came back like she wasn't even making music, and she came out with the bangers, nigga. What she had on there? She had what? Like that's what she had. Don't Forget About Us and We Belong Together. We Belong Together is arguably
The biggest song
the
of all
biggest song
time.
she's ever had in her career, and the biggest song of all time.
It's arguably the biggest song of all time.
We belong together. Shake it off.
Boy.
Good shot. You just got
Shake it off.
Don't forget about us. Hey man, she
we
had.
belong together.
But
shit. But it's still.
Chris Brown, that's to me, that's still his best album to this day.
Facts.
Yeah.
Hits
Like-
on hits.
Yes,
on hits.
Teenage Love. Hey, I remember one time a girl, I ain't gonna say her name, cause I respect what she got going on. She wrote me, she printed out the lyrics. She printed me out the lyrics and gave me them lyrics to Young Love, Chris Brown. I don't know that, like, I don't even know like what she was trying to do.
Weird flex, but okay.
Yeah. But I just remember like, hey, she gave that to me. I was just like, so what am I'm in my head. I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? You know what I'm saying? Like,
She ain't highlight.
are you asking me something?
didn't highlight
Like,
what she was
no,
trying to
she
say.
just like,
She got the whole lyrics.
bro.
I
You know, bro, in 2005, you know you had to print that out. And you probably had no printer at the house because niggas wasn't having printers.
She was that shit at school.
You probably didn't have DSL yet. She went to the school library and printed that shit out for 25 cents.
I say she spent that 25
cents. And she folded up. You know how they like to fold up them letters?
He paid attention.
Did she put it in the heart?
You know they put. I don't remember what it was folded like, but I remember it was folded up,
Yeah, folded into heart.
something like that. And she gave it to me, and I was just like, I like this song too. You know what I mean?
See, that's what's wrong with the kids today. They'll never know about passing notes and
Yeah,
you knew the girl found how
I
she
remember
could
the
fold the
last
letters.
note I got.
Explain it.
What's her name?
Stephanie.
Hey, Stephanie.
Bye, Stephanie. I remember that was the last note I ever got.
What did it say, bro?
Give me pages, yeah.
Tell you off camera.
Right, like.
You respect.
Stephanie.
All right.
Next.
Lil Baby says he's not putting out any more political songs.
Good.
Explain.
The pressure to have to, I guess, live up to what you're talking about. It kind of like it forces responsibility on you.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think he like the backlash of it.
I don't even think it's that. I'm tell you what I think. I think it's just that's not his audience. His audience want him to do street shit.
I mean, he tried to do something. I think everybody what he said in that song he meant.
So look, what I mean is like when you start going like detouring away from your audience, what got you there, that's what hurt you. So like, why do you think like you remember Meek Mill? He put out a song with a political song, right? You know, for granted, it just wasn't bumping, but Meek Mill has been going ever since he got out of jail. He's been hanging with Robert Kraft. The same reason I say that's why the whole Migos thing was going on. They like, man, these niggas out here having wives and girlfriends, living their best life, and then they trying to rap about the bando. Or, you know what I'm saying, Meek Mill's out here hanging with Robert Kraft and all these rich white men. I don't want to hear about you. So I think he caught himself like, all right, I put this song out, but I don't want people thinking like I'm Kendrick Lamar or I'm this type. People want to see me counting money in my videos, smoking dope. You know what I'm saying? Doing what I need to do. I say that it's because of that. I think that he got caught in the moment. He made a great song. He put it out. He put out a video. But I think like he not even necessarily the backlash. I think he knows what his fan base wants.
I don't even think it had nothing to do with his fans. I think it has more to do with what he got from like. He's probably getting harassed more.
You think still to right now to this day?
More from like the cops. Not like I said like the police themselves, but I feel like he has a different group of folks like, hey, he getting some type of backlash that we don't see. And I don't think it has nothing to do with his fans. I think it's deeper than his fans. Like it's some
I
shit.
think
Like,
you make conscious shit and then you get too much criticism for that. Like they call you a hypocrite. Like J. Cole, all people, like just for that whole protest thing, the whole beef that he had with that girl, whoever that was.
No name.
Yeah, no name. So that's what comes with being a conscious rapper. You gotta be conscious
all the time.
Like that, don't nobody want to live like that.
Like for example, when Kendrick Lamar put out To Pimp a Butterfly, and people seen his girlfriend, there's like, oh, his girlfriend light skinned, and they was on his ass about that, like for having a light skinned girlfriend.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's like you don't like sisters. Like that's why I was like, this is weird. Like this is some weird shit.
That's why I think it's bigger than just him trying to stick to his core fan base. I think it's just you open yourself up for criticism. There's expectations now. It's like I made that song. I was like, oh, and it hit. It was a bop. It was playing on the radio. It's all right. I need another one of that. Hey, I just did that because I felt like doing that. Don't pigeonhole me thinking that I'm finna be this leader and they have these expectations. Nah, I don't want to go back to what I know do best. I don't want to be no fucking Malcolm X leader making all these songs. Like I'm not J. Cole. I'm not Kendrick. I'm not conscious. Like
Yeah.
so.
A couple more subjects before we get to what's the scenario. So we were talking about COVID. The NFL, more and more cases are breaking out. So on Friday, or was it Thursday? It might have been Friday, I think. They said Cam Newton had COVID, right?
Yeah.
The NFL, then they was in a dilemma. They was trying to figure things out, do more testing, or whatever. And then basically, they moved the game from Sunday to Monday. Do you think that they handled that situation correct? Or do you think that it was a wrong move?
They tried their best.
I
I feel like what they
logistically what they could have done.
I think what they're doing now is the right thing to do because it puts the onus on the players and the organization. Like if you can't handle your COVID, you forfeit the game. Like that's what you're gonna do. That's what they said they're doing now, which makes more sense.
But how do you?
Because you shouldn't punish.
Explain it to me.
Like, see how the Tennessee Titans, they inconvenienced the Pittsburgh Steelers. Like now they have a bye week right now. Their bye week was supposed to be whenever it is, week 7, whenever they rescheduled the game.
Mm-hmm.
Now the Pittsburgh Steelers are inconvenienced.
Mm-hmm.
So if your organization can't inconvenience another organization. If y'all can't handle yourselves, quarantine
But how do you
yourselves.
handle? I'm
The
confused.
same way, it's not an outbreak from everybody else. It's
Yeah.
saying specifically Tennessee Titans, they were investigating how it
Yeah.
happened. Coaches not wearing masks, because they said it started from not a player, but from a staff member. Maybe the staff member was going out, not doing what they're supposed to do, coming back and got everybody infected and it spread. So they're saying, I'm piggybacking what you're talking about, they're going to punish them, because if it's not like just a random widespread, it's like not malicious, but
It's
it's
an
like
organization.
it's the organization, y'all not being responsible. So if y'all getting COVID because y'all not being responsible.
So they're messing with
We're
like
holding y'all
the
accountable.
Steelers are doing what they were supposed to do. They
So
got no
basically,
reason
yeah.
for being rescheduled.
I get what you're saying.
So
So
that
basically,
game should have just been
the
forced.
team that has the breakout, and if they investigate and they figure out as to why this started, you're getting penalized.
You're getting a
Yeah,
forfeit.
you're getting
Yeah.
you're getting an L.
So basically, you're in a bubble, but you're in like at your own risk bubble. Like we're
Yeah.
telling you, go to practice, come to the game, stay home.
Don't do nothing else, social distance.
So I have a question. So basically, the Patriots. So the Patriots, Stephon Gilmore, and a couple more Patriots I heard have caught COVID, right? Because Cam Newton caught it. They figured it out on Friday. You still choose to play. I feel like that's the league's fault for not canceling that game. So now let's say that Stephon Gilmore, whoever he fucking defended all game,
Yeah.
catches COVID. So now, if the Chiefs
Well,
don't handle it correctly,
They have protocol.
they forfeit the game?
When Cam Newton failed it, they tested the Patriots. Before they could come back, everybody had to test.
But my thing is,
Sometimes it takes a couple
it take
days.
it's gotta. That's what I'm saying. Like my thing is, so now should the Chiefs be handled the same way as the Titans?
So that's before what the new rule was. So this is so the Chiefs get it and it comes from that they got COVID from that game. Then you can't put that on them. But the Patriots really what should have happened.
So if it comes back down, if they figure out where the outbreak started from,
Yeah.
they'll be responsible.
Yeah, that team should be the Patriots.
I think that was greedy.
The
of
Vikings,
Patriots
did the
to
Vikings catch it? The Vikings got it too, right? It was the Vikings and the
I
Titans.
think some of them,
Yeah, all of them should have just lost that game.
I just think that it's a weird situation because even I can say like in my mind, I'm thinking like I don't think the Patriots should have played, right?
Yeah,
And I think like what is from Sunday to Monday gonna do? You know what I mean?
yeah.
But at the same time, AJ Terrell, the rookie from the Falcons, caught it, and he missed the game, but nobody else had it. So I'm kind of indifferent because it's like
How many people on the Titans had it though?
It's up to like
a
20.
handful.
So like yeah,
20
that's
people?
a
More than
As
that.
far as staff too.
Staff too.
so that's like the
But
thing though.
I just
man.
saw today like two more players
players.
to test positive.
That's the thing where you have to forfeit the game because you can't
Yeah.
feel it. Like if you got one player, like the Patriots had one player, if it was just Cam Newton, then
Or
Cam
like
has
the
to sit out.
Falcons, like
You
AJ
can still,
Terrell.
they can still play the game.
How many more weeks y'all think we're gonna get football?
They gonna keep that shit going.
That was my next
They
question.
gonna do
That's
whatever
funny.
they
That
gotta do
shit's
to
still-
keep
that
going.
They're gonna do what they can. I just think that what we gotta realize is
Baseball
I don't
made it.
think that if we're
Hey, look,
disappointed.
baseball made it, we gonna make it. Fuck it.
I'm gonna put it like this: if we're disappointed in the outcome of this season, we just gonna have to eat that.
They
Because
tried.
I just don't. I think that the NFL, being that there's so much money to be spent,
I'm saying, yeah.
it's no way that they can do what the NBA did.
But I'm
I
saying
just don't think that it's.
they're outrating the NBA finals with garbage games. Like tomorrow's.
I mean,
tomorrow's game,
football is a bigger.
That's why
It's the
not
number one
gonna
sport.
stop. That's why they're
Yeah.
not gonna give up that money.
Yeah, they gonna lie. They gonna. That's what we said.
They
He
do
said
whatever
they
they
gonna
gotta
lie.
do.
They gonna do whatever they gotta
Money
do.
involved, man.
Unless it just gets.
Niggas do what for scamming? You don't think?
I think it'll have to take.
Money. Where's the money involved?
I think it'll have to take for somebody to die, they sibling, they goddamn child, some crazy shit like that.
And then you would
Unfortunately,
still have to get to the point where they have to sign waivers.
I'm just saying, like it has to be very harmful.
Yeah.
CTE.
No, but what I'm saying is,
Just saying.
what I'm saying is,
I
like,
get what you're saying.
it will have to be very harmful to somebody in their situation, and it get tons of bad press
Yeah.
to where like the league is like just shuts down.
I feel like
it's not worth
if
it.
Cam Newton, that was like the perfect person to get it. If he would have got it and was in the hospital and he was like had a bad case of it, I think then because his name like he was out all last year, but his name is still big in the league. His name was big enough that if he got it and it was bad, that it would have made like, all right, that's a red flag, and they would have slowed it down a little bit. Let Brady get that shit and end up in the hospital. The season over with.
I'm saying the percentage of people.
It just
that
depends
get it
on
and
who
get
gets
it
it.
bad.
Yeah, because they be like, some Patriots caught it, and Stephon Gilmore. Like they be saying, I be like, well, who else caught it? Nigga, I want to know.
Nah,
You know?
yeah.
Practice squad players.
Yeah. So
I don't think that many people. If everybody in the NFL caught it, like every single player caught it, I would think maybe highest would be like 1 or 2 people would have it bad.
yeah,
They're top flight athletes.
yeah, they're necessarily not gonna die.
Like everybody.
Most of them in good health. You know,
Exactly.
everything good. So
Did anybody in the NBA who caught it, did they have it bad?
shit, did anybody
No.
in the NBA catch it?
That's
What's
why
our
they shut
NFL?
down-
Westbrook.
they shut this-
I mean, they didn't. Nobody in the boat came with it.
Yeah.
There was no test, but no positive test. But okay, so the finals was on last night. I got 2 questions for y'all. So AD played yesterday, and he defended Jimmy Butler. He did a pretty good job or whatever. And Big Perk, who's ascending as a personality on Twitter and ESPN, he said AD is better than Greek Freak, and he said that's why. What do y'all think about that?
Because he guarded Jimmy Butler, or
He's
because-
better than Greek Freak.
That's what he was saying, but I think overall he was just saying he's better.
A
Period.
better overall player?
Yes, he's better overall.
No, he's not better than Greek Freak.
Yes, he is.
I
No,
agree
he's
with you. No, he's not.
This is why.
Greek Freak can't shoot.
It doesn't
Nobody
matter.
has-
AD can shoot.
And
So you can shoot.
I'm saying
That's all that
overall.
matters.
Out of all their game, they check most of the same boxes. The only box that is unchecked by one and is checked by
who's
one.
a better
Greek
scorer?
rebounds more.
Who's a better scorer?
Yeah, so you can as good as AD can shoot. Why don't he score more than Greek Freak and more efficiently?
Do this. Well,
Yeah, because AD hasn't really. He has more.
Because the farther you are from the basket, the
And
harder
also,
it's to
you say
make.
who?
So if I'm
why
not
would
gonna,
somebody score more on a team where you're on a team with LeBron James, or you're on a team by yourself where you're the main person?
So
yeah,
what?
You're gonna score more.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
They got out in the second
Wait,
round.
time out. Let me ask you this.
oh, you don't want to do that.
If you switch places and AD is a buck,
And that's-
where does that team go?
The same place as the fucking East. What are you talking about? Yeah, he
I
went
don't
to
think
the
so.
he went to the playoffs in the West.
Once.
Once, bro.
He still went to the playoffs in the
And he
West.
went and he had a.
And Greek
First team
has
all-
the best record in the NBA with that.
That's
with
what I'm
the
saying.
team where you
Yeah.
said it's nobody.
Yeah, I know.
The team where you said it's nobody.
Yeah,
is
Atlanta
the
Hawks
best
also had nobody with that same.
No, they didn't have nobody. They didn't have a superstar, but they had a great team.
All right.
All I'm saying is that
Giannis
Giannis is not winning.
No, I don't give a fuck about the
But
fucking Hawks.
AD ain't doing anything
They're
by
not
himself.
fucking with you, bro.
He did do shit by himself. What do you?
My thing,
What did he do by himself?
Let me tell you what make it different.
He made it he made it to what? The second round of the West?
One
Of
time.
the West?
Yeah.
Because of Rondo, who had a 20-20 game, playoff Rondo.
Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday, a first team all defensive player.
I'm just saying, it's like, what is?
Has Greek played with an all defensive player? Has he played with a veteran like Rajon Rondo?
I don't know how you back-to-back MVP and somebody better than you. And like,
Back to back. How you unanimous MVP and you ain't never been a final?
It's one thing to be
Like,
mad.
I
Wait,
can say a lot
he
of
was
you
never
never played in the
unanimous.
finals.
He
No,
wasn't
I'm talking
unanimous.
about fucking Steph Curry. You can't just dole out fucking MVPs and say that means you.
That's not his
No,
fault. You
that's-
gotta be mad at
that's
the
an
voters.
accolade.
That's
I'm
a
saying it's an accolade, but it doesn't mean like.
But who are saying
part of the
Steph
argument.
Curry won MVPs and he's still not the best player in the league. Like
He
never
was the
been
best player that year.
No, he was not the best player that year.
And that regular season, he had the best year.
He had the best
season. Yeah,
year,
he had
bro.
that best year, but he
So
was
that's
not
what
the
I'm saying.
best player. He had a
I think
better
Greg
team. He had
Freaks is better than
17
AD.
One team.
I think he's more dominant than him.
And what he
AD
did,
can't
first of all,
stay up.
and the
That's
Greek
a problem.
Greek averaged 29 and 13 this year in 30 minutes.
And he shot better than him. So you saying he shoot better than me, but I have a better field goal percentage? Because I'm not gonna take 20 feet.
20 feet
fadeaway.
I'm aggressive.
I'm going to the basket.
Yeah, he can't.
It's like saying, why? Yeah, but then
What does that matter? You
Doesn't
can be an
matter.
MVP without having a
Shaq
jump
can't
shot.
shoot.
Yeah.
Does that make him? Does that make him less better than somebody?
Fucking Greek Freak, not Shaq.
He's not Shaq.
All
But my point is saying that just because you can't, because you're more versatile.
He's more
than me,
dominant than
doesn't mean
AD.
you're better.
I'm saying
I just
they-
dominate doing what
His
I do.
presence is
They
more
check
your
all the
opponent.
same-
Like
I feel
dominant.
like they check all the same boxes.
Nah, his box is a little bit bigger though. That check mark is a little bit bigger.
That little bit.
And his
bigger than them,
responsibility
that's-
is more. So
the only
if his
game they won
responsibility
that
is
series,
bigger,
he wasn't even on the court.
huh?
He wasn't even on the court on the one game they won.
What you talking about?
When they won in the second, they got Jimmy.
Okay,
Sweat.
so you want to talk
AD
about
wasn't
that?
on the court.
Where was AD? Where was AD getting
I
to the
said
playoffs?
MVP.
AD wasn't even getting to the playoffs.
He's in the West. I really do think it's a big ass difference between the West and the East.
I agree. When you're the bottom of the East, maybe the number one team in the league.
Yeah, he's number one in the East, and this nigga's
Like,
always
mostly
cheating
East.
around 10 through 8.
So if I look it up and
The East is fucking garbage, bro. It's not even
Bro.
a fucking. It was
So
not
if
even close.
anybody-
Like when LeBron was over there,
Giannis
it's not
is
even
better
like.
So if AD is the player you saying he is, he should be able to get them to the playoffs consistently. He should be able to get that 8 seed
In
in the
East.
West.
in the East, he would.
In the East.
Yeah.
The West is listen. The West isn't that hard of a battlefield for you to get an 8 seed.
Melo got a team to the. That Melo never missed the playoffs in the West in his time.
Melo was a fire player, bro.
You damn right.
So can we agree that AD and Melo? You think Melo like they could be considered the same level, correct?
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, like,
Melo.
Dame Lillard
If you
gets
look
his
off
team.
the team of your team getting.
You don't
to
think
the-
Melo better
I
than
think
AD?
Devin Booker is fire.
I think that you- I said
Devin
you can
Booker is
consider them
fire.
on
His
the
team
same
not
level.
getting to the playoffs.
You said what?
Phoenix sucks. But if
Yeah.
you put Giannis there,
I feel like AD
They'll be
doesn't
better.
play. AD doesn't play. They get the number one pick. That's what happened, bro.
The number one if AD don't play where?
He didn't play that year when he wanted to leave and go to LA. They got the number one pick.
they weren't the worst team in the
That's how
league.
bad. That's how bad they were.
That's a little hyperbole. They weren't the worst team in the league. They
They were
got
one of
the
the
lottery
worst
pick
teams in the league.
and they dropped.
Yeah,
They
they-
traded. So it was like
They didn't
got-
trade for the first.
So he's valuable
No,
to his
they-
team.
They traded for that pick they got. I think they were top 5,
top 5.
and then they got the lottery. So it wasn't like they had the third worst record in the league. It's not true. It's not true at all.
So how bad was their record in the league?
It wasn't good. I just think that my thing is I think my whole argument is if you trade them, if you put AD,
This is just
I think if you put Giannis on the Lakers,
are they better?
they might have swept them niggas. They wouldn't even been on. This nigga
I don't know
AD,
that.
my thing is AD. He's not consistent for me. Like don't get me wrong. For the most part, he's consistent. But then he'll turn around and give you games like he gave you, where he scored 15 points. You know what I'm saying?
Giannis
Like he does that every
games like
series.
that a lot too.
He
Gives you not very.
I
good
feel like
games.
AD does that all the time. I feel like he does that in the regular
When
season.
they do that, when they get to the playoffs with Giannis, what they do is just back off. They
Okay.
just gonna back
okay.
off. That's the plan. Back off.
So okay, that's a good game plan. Cool. I also think that AD's getting a lot of praise right now because he's playing with LeBron. He's playing on TV every day. This isn't even his best season.
playing with LeBron.
He's had his best season. He's had at least when I looked it up.
Disagreeing with that.
When I looked it up, he's had at least 2 better seasons in
He's a
New
great
Orleans.
player. It's debatable.
Yeah, he's had 2 better seasons in New Orleans, and they didn't do shit. They didn't do
They
shit.
praise people for winning. And it's like, it's a team. It's a team sport.
Winning is a team accomplishment.
Exactly. So I'm not
So-
gonna bash.
When it comes to him, like not like what happens in the playoffs with him, because it's not like his team shows up and he doesn't. A lot of the times, I think just unfortunately the way he plays, he does have to expand his game. But I think that his teammates don't ever show up either. Like his teammates don't show up. The way that he plays is, I bring it the same way like this. Like his team doesn't. Basically they play him. They
It
build a
sounds like
wall.
it's his fault at this point. He needed.
Not really.
Nah, let me
because
tell you why.
let me finish my statement and then I'll let you say what you're saying. 'Cause I was in the middle of saying, all right, whatever. So all I'm saying is that this nigga, they build a wall. When you clog the paint, you kick it out. Niggas got to knock down shots. They don't ever knock down shots. It is what it is. So if you're not knocking down shots, it's kind of equal thing.
I'm just saying, like, I don't want to give that.
Spurs in Milwaukee, man.
I don't want to give him that pass because ain't nobody like he's supposed to be the best player in the league, right? That's what Giannis is supposed to be. And when LeBron was the best player in the league, you don't get that pass.
What did LeBron have to do?
What do you mean? What did he have to do?
Yeah, LeBron got a pass when he was in Cleveland, though.
What passes?
Nobody
expected him to win in Cleveland. They said
Yeah, when he was in Cleveland, niggas wasn't crucifying him the way
all
that
NBA players.
Way more ass.
the way that they crucified Bron.
It was way more ass.
The
And
way that-
LeBron is way more better.
The way that they crucified Bron, in Miami, the first loss, because he had help. Like this was a good team.
Like, you talking about Cleveland, right?
Yeah, I'm saying when they crucified LeBron, the first time he got crucified in losing a championship for me was when he
probably was watching too much First Take then because he was getting shitted on like.
I mean, that's Skip Bayless, bro. It's been like it took him 7 years to get a chip or something like that. I wasn't crucified man for not winning a chip in 7 years, and they came in at 18. I don't know. So
He's supposed to be the best player in the league. I feel like you should get out the second round of the East. My personal opinion.
they should have,
LeBron did
But-
that once.
but it's not.
Okay.
Once. I'm
But
just saying.
He had already been to a finals when.
That's the one time. I mean, but it's LeBron.
Yeah, we're not saying that Giannis is LeBron.
The best
We're not
player.
And I'm
saying
saying even if I don't want to shit on Steph Curry, but Steph Curry's team made it to like.
No, I agree. He underachieved. We're not gonna cut this shit. Giannis should have beat.
Even if you say he underachieved.
Toronto.
I'm trying. Wait, what's your Steph Curry argument?
No, I'm saying.
No, you
even
said if you're the
say-
best. I got you. If you're the best player in the league, you need to get past the second round.
That's a fact.
You need to get past the second round.
That's a
Because
fact.
even if you wanna
Especially for the
shit
Eastern
on-
Conference.
If you want to
That's a
shit on
fact.
Steph Curry's finals performance, he still made
Made
the
it to the
finals.
finals.
And he got robbed the first year. He should have been Finals MVP, but that's another story. So
Niggas is saying you get finals MVP just for guarding LeBron.
yeah, he all guys.
Yeah, man, but finally we got the crew necks in. Right now they're gonna be $28. $28 for the crew necks. The hoodie.
Y'all niggas gonna be cold. I know y'all gonna be cold.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been doing this episode hot as hell. But fuck it, I had to promote myself. So shit, y'all go ahead. Any color you want.
You just sweating a little bit.
Y'all niggas know I'm hot nature. Shit. But we
You
gonna
like an old
thug it
man.
out.
Nigga don't know.
Alright.
It's that time.
Yeah, it's that time, y'all.
Say what?
What's the
Scenario.
Alright, man. Your 15-year-old son. He's 1 foot in the streets.
Damn, I forgot I wasn't in pre-production. My bad.
He's always missing in pre-production when I'm reading off.
It seems like he's never there.
He's never there. He be outside doing some weird shit. Anyway, your 15-year-old son is 1 foot in the streets. You've preached to him numerous times about the consequences of his action. He gets arrested, and the bail is very high.
Mm-hmm.
But you can pay it. Like, you can make it
Mm-hmm.
and pay it. He calls you begging you to bail him out.
That's some street shit.
What do you do?
Me? I've talked to him many times. I try to plead to him. He might need to just sit down for a bit, man. Get his head straight. Cause like, if he's 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and he's still doing it, I'm telling you, don't do it. And he knows I'm there to bail him out. I might be enabling him.
Facts.
So maybe him sitting down,
Teaching, doing some justice.
teach him a lesson.
Alright,
He 15.
this how I feel. 15, you gonna sit in there for 72 hours. I'm gonna let you think. 72 hours, ain't nothing gonna happen to you. And I'll be there. And I'm gonna get y'all and be like, oh, you learned your lesson? but you gonna sit there for 3 days to learn. Like, especially if it's like your first time, you really ain't a terrible kid. You ain't never gave me no problems. But say
You're just giving you problems.
no, I'm saying like they giving me problems. Like say you got pulled up, like the police got you and they called me, hey, Mr.
One
Holmes.
foot in, 1 foot out.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
He's giving you problems.
no, I'm saying like the police called me, hey, we have your son, can you just come get him? That's strike one. Hey, we got your son, come get him. This time they take your ass to jail. 3 days. Then I'm come get you. Hey, if you ain't learn your lesson after this is your one pass. But you ain't getting no more after this.
So I'm in this scenario. I'm just regular old me. Like I'm not like gangsta ass daddy, right?
No, you're you.
You're Ryan Baltimore.
And no, fuck him. Like no, he don't have no business being out there. He don't. His parents ain't like that. So what is he doing all that for?
Yeah.
And he live in the suburbs. Like no.
I think me.
So leave him.
Yeah, leave him
Yeah.
because he not fucking listening. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, it hasn't been working. You bailing him out. And,
Facts.
Yeah.
You bailing him out. That's really what it is. Like you bailing him out is bailing him out.
Like in my life, I feel like I'll never kick out my child out the house unless it's for like legal
Yeah.
reasons.
Like you really out here just
Yeah.
disrespect. You just ignoring everything I
Yeah.
say.
But that's what I said, a couple days.
For me, I don't know. I'm not giving you a time limit. I don't know if it's a couple days. Maybe I don't know. I'll probably eventually bail you out if I feel like you've learned your lesson.
And what do you do?
But you know what? I don't know.
So
But-
I bail.
But yeah, it's a high bail. Like you're not.
He
I'm
really
gonna tell
had
you
to
this.
do something for
I'm gonna tell you this.
15.
For this high ass bill, I'm not I'm not putting up my house.
Nah.
I'm not doing all this. You know what? You figure it out. Since you know everything, you figure it out.
Since you know every fucking thing.
Even if I do get you out of jail, now you figure out how you gonna
You
get
should
your
be calling
classes,
me-
all that
You should
shit.
be calling me, telling me where his street money is to bail.
I told your
He was
ass.
calling crying like daddy, you know. Now you gonna be 1 foot back in. Nah.
Everybody go to jail and they're gonna call whoever they can. They're gonna manipulate.
But I think it's a slippery slope where they could be like, they stay in jail and then they end up resenting you and then be like, oh,
I'll take
you
that risk.
let
I'll take that risk.
I
You
would
let
feel like
me-
I already
you
felt
let
as
me-
a parent if they was doing all this shit.
you let me down when I would need you the most. I was ready to come back, you know, they would just blame you.
I'm a
I'll take your risk. I'll take that risk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna resent me?
I'm gonna
Because you decide to be an idiot.
That was the first big
You
one.
had.
But
Yo.
from the scenario, it seemed like
I've been telling you.
I've been telling you.
That's what. That's the.
Right.
That is.
I've been telling you. I've been telling you. This is just a big bail. Like I see people get arrested for bails don't be that big. So if you got a big bail, it's kind of like
You really did some shit.
You did some
shit.
bullshit.
It might be the first time you did some big shit, but it's like, all right, so now I need you to teach you a lesson. 3 days.
Yeah. 3
It might be
days.
like
A nigga might
Or more
feel like
than
he's on
that, you gonna
vacation
go
for
back
3
and do it
days.
again.
Come back and tell everybody.
Like,
Oh, that's a
I
weekend.
ain't
That's a
even
weekend. You get caught on Friday. I'm out on Sunday, Monday.
I ain't even
Yeah.
trying to teach him no lesson because I already been trying to teach him lessons for
So you
15
saying
years.
you giving up
saying
on-
stand? You know?
No, what's the point? I mean, people make
lost
choices. People make choices. If he's that hard, like he wants to do that bad, it's really nothing you can do.
So you're saying leave him in
Well,
there?
yeah,
But the only thing I would say about that, it was 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So it might be 1 week he's doing the street,
I bet.
and then he'll come back and be good.
Ain't no
And
such
then
thing.
I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna make sure that no, it isn't such thing as 1 foot in, 1 foot out. We just talked about that earlier about somebody.
Hey, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Hey, it's happening again. Don't call.
That's how it is. Hey, bro, you fuck with your friends. You
And I
fuck-
mean, it wasn't even nothing. It wasn't a big bill. It wasn't nothing crazy. It was stupidity on my part,
Yeah.
which it could have been avoided. It wasn't like I did something. It just I was being
And I'm sure-
irresponsible. I was being
and
irresponsible.
were they on you about
I'm not
shit
gonna
before
put-
that? They were on your ass.
Yeah, about being responsible.
But
And I just wasn't being responsible.
You wasn't on
Exactly.
no street shit to get locked up like that. You was irresponsible shit. I'm not gonna hold my
Well,
child
I mean, you
accountable
got
for.
it's more. I'm not about to sit right and go through the whole story, but
I ain't about to.
What he did wasn't necessarily on some street shit, but what we're saying is, what I'm saying is, if I've been preaching to you about some street shit,
Yeah, street shit.
I'm telling you, like, nigga, I'm trying to save your life, and you're just disregarding everything that I'm telling you. Well, this is gonna be the best teacher, because sometimes you need to touch the motherfucking pot, the fucking stove, and get burnt to learn your motherfucking lesson.
so it sounds like we all agree on this.
Yeah.
Like if my child is.
I don't necessarily agree with 3 days because it depends on what you did
Yeah.
for me to say 3 days. Like if you got the traffic ticket,
No, but
a
the
traffic
bill- but the
ticket, and
bill
you just a terrible driver, and I keep telling you a terrible driver, I ain't gonna let you stay
No,
for
but
3 days.
for the
Yeah.
bill to be that high, you had to do something.
Yeah, like you did some shit. You was in the streets.
You're not sitting in a
wanted to
home
be a
cell no
street
more.
nigga.
You going upstairs. For
You
a
go on the
minute.
population, buddy. See, at court, hopefully they lower that bail. Maybe they don't think about getting out. Cause I ain't putting up my fucking blood, sweat, and tears. I work to get that fucking house.
For your ass to disappear when it's time to go to
Your
court.
sister
Now
good,
it's
nigga. Your sister a good girl, nigga.
Exactly, bro.
What you been doing? Nigga, no. Fuck all that. So I think we kind of all, we all kind of for the most part agree with that. Alright. Your girlfriend's lease is up at her apartment. It's time for her to move out. Speaking of moving, are you in need of an affordable move? Call Moves R Us ATL at 470-639-9009.
Shout out to Dante.
Tell them Facts and Cap sent you. Now back to us, the scenario.
Did we get paid for that?
She's trying to cut down the cost.
I need to move, bro.
Your girlfriend's leases up in her apartment. It's time for her to move out. She's trying to cut down on cost by getting a roommate, right? You're not quite ready for her to move in with you. So she gets a roommate. She never told you it was a man that she was moving with. You can't lie. The roommate, he's a handsome guy, like he's a good looking dude.
You should see Ryan's face.
Do you tell her that you're uncomfortable or do you charge her to the game?
I don't have a girlfriend no more.
Explain.
She moving in with some dude. She know.
It's her friend. It's her friend.
Common sense will tell you that I don't give a fuck about that.
So it's the rat. She actually moved in. You wasn't ready. A dude moved in.
So she don't have no homegirls to move in with.
No.
It's a responsible dude. He just happened to be GQ.
Talking about all these questions that I got besides the first one are inspired from me binge watching Girlfriends. So y'all do the math.
My thing is, what kind of apartment is it? Is it one of them roommate style apartments?
Yeah, roommate apartments.
So that's not good enough. Roommate style apartment.
I mean,
That's your girl. You can be over there.
I don't really. No, what you saying? I don't really like that part because you can still fuck in a roommate style.
Can I ask Can I ask a realistic question?
What?
I need an age. It depends on our age because like
Well,
This could we talking about roommates. If we talking about roommates and shit, let's just say 24, 23.
no, it's got to be 27 and up. Like for us to be like, all right, this is really just my own.
I would
He gonna
try
help me with the
it. I think,
bills.
especially back then, I'll be naive enough to try it. But
I don't think you're being naive to try it.
I think
And you trust your girlfriend.
I think it's not. I think if that's your girlfriend, you're gonna be over there enough.
No. And my thing is that's
never enough,
I don't even care.
Bro,
At this point, if I have a problem with
they
that,
ain't really trying like that.
but if you have a problem with it, you got two options: leave her or move her in. With
Yeah, I'm
you.
gonna leave her if I don't want to move in.
I just move her in
I would
with
stop wasting her time and my time.
I would
honest.
see.
I like.
If I cared enough that I care that she live with another nigga,
then
then she should be living with me. If I don't care for her, if she live with another nigga, then it's like, oh, all right, cool. I'm still fucking other bitches at
It's
that
a difference
point. I
between
don't
living with a
care.
nigga and sharing like
A space.
A space.
For
Living with
me,
other niggas like y'all share a
No,
room
you
together.
live with a roommate.
I'm gonna be like this, bro. I'm
the same thing.
I take this kind of stance, bro. If you ain't trying to move her in with you, shut the fuck up.
And leave her.
Yeah, I mean, look, that is an option. If you're not comfortable with it, then leave her. But just know that if you didn't give her a chance, then that's your fault.
I am saying that.
So
it's
you-
not
so
your
he
choice.
said
Your
give her
ego,
a chance to cheat.
so I'm saying you're accountable that your ego is getting the best of you.
Yeah,
Correct?
Yeah.
All right, then there's no issue.
Hey, if it's an issue,
That's no trust, bruh.
Yeah, it's all from the, he's saying
I
like,
don't really
but
feel
if
like
he's saying
trusting-
like basically what he's saying is I'm insecure and I admit it.
No, I trust me.
I'm saying, it's like the
I'm just saying.
honest in your 20s, and from what in my experience, I don't have like the most crazy experience with women like that, but most experience of getting pussy is just time. A roommate with somebody is mad time invested. It doesn't take like you got to be on her. It could be like one.
Like you around this handsome ass
One,
nigga all
yeah,
day.
yeah, you around him all the time. One little vulnerable moment right there.
that nigga wrong.
He can fuck
That-
with
that
You went to brunch, you came back on demon time.
yeah,
Yeah.
and that nigga coming out the shower, going to his
Yeah.
room in a towel, and that's
Said
it.
this nigga fine dog.
So
I really wouldn't give a fuck if he was ugly, bro.
Stefan, I mean,
He would have to be if
I'm mad at you.
he would have to be ugly.
I
And
don't trust ugly niggas either.
Yeah, he would have to be ugly and
I don't
full
trust him.
homosexual.
Why you don't trust ugly niggas, bro?
Niggas put in work.
How many niggas y'all know that y'all thought was just ugly niggas that don't get no play, then you find out, damn, they fucking bad bitch. And I could think of two off the top of my head.
I got a different. Oh, like I don't. Never mind.
No, go ahead.
That's what we got
What-
podcast for.
I don't like. What is the ugly like?
I'm saying a nigga that you think don't get no bitches,
Okay.
and you like, oh, you gonna live with my
Like,
girl.
I'm thinking
I,
the same
but
like,
that changed. Like life changed my perspective on that. A nigga you would never think get no. Like I don't underestimate nobody.
I don't trust that nigga more than the nigga that got down.
You know,
think
don't
is
forget
fuck-
bitches.
Yeah, I don't trust the nigga that don't get that you think don't get bitches. Cause I can tell you that nigga Lil Chris.
just call it this ugly nigga, man.
Nah, that nigga always talking about, oh, I ain't got no hoes. Nah.
They'll be the niggas that
I don't
don't
trust her. Yeah. Matter of fact, make sure you stay upstairs, bro. Stay away from my wife.
I just know my girl. wouldn't-
My wife.
My girl.
We knew it was
wouldn't
coming.
Let me live with no girl.
I don't think no.
Have you ever been close to ever living with a girl?
No.
What you mean?
Besides the girl.
You talking as a roommate?
No, like that's your girlfriend.
I've only
That's
stayed
your
with one
roommate.
girl, and that's my girl right now. So no.
That's right. I think we all live with a girl.
My girl.
Yeah. But I'm talking about, have you ever been single and almost?
No.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That was that to me.
Well,
And then them same time, and she had a boyfriend.
And you probably gonna agree with me. I'm good.
I damn was gonna try.
Exactly, that's the whole point.
I'm
I'm
making.
gonna beat the hell out of me for no reason. Anyway, you lost your job due to COVID. You're on your ass. I'm talking about you don't even need a wallet. That's how broke you are. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing to put in that motherfucker. Your girl's successful. She's a successful businesswoman, and she offered you a job to be her assistant.
Carl?
Do you take the job or you look for more work?
I mean, I'm not gonna be that prideful not to take the job. I wouldn't want to be her assistant. If she's a successful businesswoman, should have other positions for me or something.
Nah, she only got
Mhm.
this.
That's all she got, everything else filled.
I'm not gonna be so prideful not to take the job that's in front of me though. I'm gonna still try to look for another one. But I would rather another position. But
you gonna take it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that shit.
You
I'm not
gonna be a
fucking
girl
bum.
bitch. I mean, you
Yeah.
gonna be a
I could be, you gonna be a bitch regardless if that's stay your
Nigga, all the money comes to the household, so I don't give a fuck. Fuck it. But I'm also gonna have outside hustles. I'm gonna find other ways to make money
If
outside
all
of
the money
that.
come to the house, you mean, but you're not gonna work.
No, I'm gonna take the assistant job. That money's still coming into the house.
She gonna have a little bell.
Nah, I'm still have my own money. I'm still gonna.
Listen,
I don't give a fuck.
Listen, I don't give a
She got
fuck what Kazadi
Cause
is
at the
talking
end of the day,
about.
she gonna make more money at whatever
You can-
job you can get.
You can boost, you can talk shit, but I'm more comfortable when I got money in my motherfucking pocket.
As long as the paycheck
I ain't gonna
is
be no
coming.
fool. The bills need paying, nigga, simple and plain.
Nigga, would you rather her give you a paycheck and you can still put it on the bill out of a check you earn versus her just paying all the bills?
You sitting on the couch all day.
So you would rather be a bitch as a bum than a bitch as her assistant.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
Too much pride.
Hell, nigga, do you not know the shit that gonna get said to you on a day?
It's COVID, nigga. You might not even find a job that easy.
be sent to you today?
I can take it from everybody else.
The co-workers, the work.
I don't care about them.
a whole new definition of work.
Yeah, and eventually when your ass ain't got no job because you didn't take the job,
You
you
know
get
how many
kicked
niggas
out.
don't got no
You get
job?
kicked out. Time to go live with your mama, nigga. And you ain't getting no
So
pussy.
nigga, you just ain't trying to work.
You ain't getting no pussy no
Then that's
more.
when she gonna find her a Tyrone.
She don't fuck
never
her.
have no job.
Shit.
Yeah, but it ain't her.
I know a couple Tyrones with
had
jobs.
the job, that's why they had to call him.
All I'm saying is that I know
Shit, I
niggas.
come
We
with
all four of us know niggas that don't have jobs that stay with girls.
That don't mean that's you. That don't mean that's your path. You might not have been physically as blessed. You may not have that pimp game. You may not have that mouthpiece.
All I know.
You know what I'm saying? And usually,
In this
niggas that's
scenario, I
getting
do.
taken care of and that don't got jobs, they got mad different situations.
They
They got different hoes,
Yeah.
multiple baby mamas they can go to. You think these niggas ain't never got kicked out the house?
What I'm saying.
Especially if I offered you a stream of money.
What I'm saying is, y'all just underestimate the annoyance is gonna be.
I don't give a fuck. I'm obviously gonna keep looking for a job.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep looking.
I'm
Well,
I'ma
in the
take that
meantime,
job.
I'm gonna look for a job.
Even
Then.
if I get that money and I'm gonna gamble, or I'm gonna hit the streets, I'm trying to hit the ground running, I'm trying to do something. I ain't never gonna be too prideful not to make no money. Because, oh, it's a girl handing me some money, a girl I'm fucking. You know what? The job might be even fun. I might go fuck you in the office while I'm being receptionist. You feel me? She's successful.
I'm finna be a stay-at-home side. I mean, stay-at-home nigga.
But your pride too goddamn
It's
strong.
too
They own nigga
big.
with no kids.
Yeah, it's not a lot of time me and Brandon agree, but we ain't no motherfucking fool. That money gonna come.
Hey, well, one thing about me, when it comes to money, I'm gonna find a way to get it. One way or
Facts.
the other.
On God.
That's your girl.
Sucking dick.
No! Oh, cameraman, found the fucking play. Edit that out.
Hey, I told you I fuck that nigga right there. That's the
Hey,
nigga you gotta watch
Also
right
on
there.
play.
All
Play
right,
first down.
here we go. You're a happily divorced man,
Hell yeah.
right? You're recently divorced.
Yep. No.
Oh.
I'm going out the scenario.
My wife.
Hell yeah! I'm my
You're a happily divorced man.
Hell yeah!
You and your ex-wife though, y'all still cool. Y'all still keep in touch or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Y'all live down the block.
Neighbors.
So you hit the lounge. Let's say we hit Merz, how we do on a particular day, and your ex-wife, new boyfriend is in there, hugged up with another piece other than, you know what I'm saying, your old piece.
Mm-hmm.
Do you tell your ex or do you keep it moving?
It's on me.
Yeah, it's on you, fam.
So my ex-wife, we cool, we divorced.
Her new nigga.
You know her new nigga, she got a new nigga. Now you in your lounge spot chilling, you see her new nigga with
with a
new
whole
bitch,
nother piece.
a
Yeah.
new piece.
They vibing. They,
And
you can tell
vibe,
they
you
like
can
on a
tell
date or some
when
shit.
on a date some shit. Do I go back and tell the ex-wife?
Mhm.
I'm trying to weigh the options. If we cool, it mean the ex-wife fucking.
That's my friend.
No, y'all cool. Y'all divorced.
That's his friend.
Y'all just cool, bro. Y'all just cool.
Let me hear
It's
y'all.
platonic.
Let me hear y'all. I got an answer, but I need to hear y'all speak.
Brandon?
Nope.
You don't say shit. Keep it playing.
You got to, bro. That ain't your business.
Okay.
That ain't your girl no more. So I understand that y'all friends, but it could come off as you're hating. You may not
That's why I
have,
asked
you
you
may
to
not
fuck.
have all the facts. And two, shit, you might want to slide in one more time. So you just keep that one in your back pocket. Goddamn, take that picture. Boop. They got there. You be like,
Niggas, man.
no, I can't do this tonight. Like, you know, you catch it. Y'all went out for drinks. Y'all just chilling and, you know, the mood right. And then you like, fuck it. She's like, no, stop. We can't do this. You know, I got a boyfriend. I said, this boyfriend?
Nah! Okay. Pause. I'm gonna tell you how accurate you are after I
That
say
sounds
my
like
opinion.
that's been done before.
No. No, I'm gonna tell you how 100% accurate he is after I say our point. I agree with him. I ain't saying shit. It ain't my business. I don't owe you no loyalty. Bitch, you divorced me. You left me.
You took half.
You took half. Exactly. We cool just because we live in the same area. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we got a kid or some shit together. I don't know. Anyway, while he's correct, like I said, these questions were inspired from girlfriends, right? I just flipped it. So Maya, you know, she was divorced. Her husband had a girlfriend, right? She went to their old little spot in the hood. She seen the girlfriend on a date with another nigga or whatever. She still has feelings for him. She basically kind of held it in the back pocket, basically. So the nigga, he ain't believe it at first. Like he said, like, oh, you just don't want to see me happy. I'm gonna hold on to it. Basically, when she could drop that, you know what I'm saying, this your girl, she did it. So everything he said,
And I had no clue. Like
Was
I
just
said,
correct.
I wasn't in pre-production, so I don't know where.
he's never in pre-production.
And at his
I
own.
ain't gonna tell because I just don't like telling on people and getting in people's
He said he ain't
business.
no
It's not my
snitch.
business. Cause it's really not my place to tell on him. I don't know him like that,
Mhm.
and
We ain't got no time.
that's not my friend. That's my ex-wife.
Facts.
So
Right. We ain't really friends. We just kind of cordial.
yeah, we just got history together.
Yeah. Maybe we got
Okay.
a child and shit. That be drama.
If my ex-wife were not friends, which is cool.
Yeah.
Like we were friendly, we could kick it. Yeah, and it's not my business. I won't stay out of it. If I was cool with my ex-wife, where it was like I don't even refer to her as my ex-wife, this is just
My kid's mother.
my kids, whatever it is,
Sis.
then I might snitch. I ain't gonna rat, but I might snitch.
Snitches and rats. Snitches and
I
rats.
might snitch. And just because like
Y'all get clapped.
Yeah, I might snitch. Cause you bring all this negative energy in my lounge, bro. Go do that somewhere.
Yeah, you in the wrong
You
spot,
in the
ho.
wrong spot, bro. Like,
You in the Mercer doing too much.
I'll probably mind my business though. Listen,
Damn, Migo, I know this hoe's about you.
hey, sometimes you gotta be a snitch.
You gonna cinch for real though?
I don't think I vote
Not for that part.
Listen, I don't give a fuck if you getting done the dirtiest. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
I ain't even gonna do what Brandon said he would do, hold it to get some pussy.
Yeah, I bet. I mean, I had that pussy for 22 years. I don't need it.
Shit.
I'm trying to get something new.
That's what kept me there for 22 years. Shit, I might want that shit. It's been
20. Listen, no,
It's
ain't
been
no pussy kept you there for 22 years.
Yeah, at all.
You're right.
The kids, the family, something. I mean, I'm not even trying to be disrespectful. I
But
want to be married. I'm going to get married. You're married, of course. We've heard it
My wife.
73,000 times on the podcast. I think that sex ain't everything that keep a marriage together. So,
that nigga done kicked the camera.
so what I'm saying is like, y'all listen. That's just not my business, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I did. Y'all convinced me. It's best is mind of business.
In all situations, I'm out of my business.
Not all situations. In that one, I'm out of my business. We're not all close friends. I'm out of my business. This is messy. That's nothing to do with me.
Like,
Okay,
I saw one of my daughter's
I
boyfriends
got one
say,
more. This is a combination of girlfriends and what's that shit we was watching when we came in? Married to a Millionaire or some shit? That was called?
Married to millions or something.
Married to Millions. You know what I'm saying? That's the married couples be watching. Because my wine.
Ryan watched that shit.
Nah,
That nigga definitely came in and said, what is this? we watched
I
it.
ain't gonna lie, that was the first time we watched that.
You're lying. Because I came in and asked, what the fuck is this?
That's not the show we normally watch. You're just go ahead.
Whatever, I
Ask
don't
your
give a
question.
fuck. Anyway, you're a millionaire bachelor with access to any woman you like. Access to any woman you like. I'm talking about pussy getting thrown at you left and right, right? You want to settle down and find you a good woman. You meet a woman that you love.
Not bad. We
Y'all
got
niggas done?
We done.
Y'all fucking up the audio. God damn, this nigga's confused on Spotify right now.
My bad. Go ahead, bro.
Apple.
You're a millionaire bachelor with access to any woman you like. You want to settle down and find you a good woman.
Okay.
You meet a woman that you
I
like.
know how to ride.
You meet a woman that you like, and you're ready to get serious,
Okay.
but she drops a bomb on you.
You can drop them.
Bubble baby. My bad. Go ahead.
She says that she's practicing celibacy.
What does that
She's
mean?
celibacy. She ain't giving up no
Can you
pussy.
get him in a sentence?
Can I cut your origin?
Celibacy. I ain't selling. You ain't seeing no ass. Period. Until we married. Not no commitment. Not nothing.
Until we married.
Till we married. Right?
Okay. And I really like her.
You really like her? What's your next move?
Shit, you saw this prenup. We can get married tomorrow.
I'm a millionaire.
So you get
bachelor.
married for some ass.
I'm about to get married.
You get married for some ass. That's how bad you control your life.
Shit, you signed this prenup, nigga. We can get married today, get a annulment tomorrow.
As a millionaire, you gonna take that chance?
Never.
Yeah, I got too much. I got too much money.
Honestly, it's like,
It's not-
it depends,
not worth
like-
it then.
Or, and you get asked from anybody else.
can I
You're a
give
millionaire.
alright, this is my real
You
answer.
said what,
I
right?
just cheat on her. Like,
No, this is my answer. I'm
Did you
gonna
pay
have a full relationship with you. I'm gonna be a good person. I'm gonna get to know you to see who you are. But that does not mean I'm not gonna fuck other bitches. I'm just not gonna make it visible. I'm gonna be respectful doing it.
I don't really think it's real.
Is there such thing as respectfully cheating?
Yes, pay for it.
Explain it to us, OG. I know where you're going, but explain it.
It ain't cheating if you pay for it. You're paying for a service, you get a service. You want a massage, you pay for a massage, you get the service, you're done.
That shit's still cheating, bro.
I think that's.
They're not married, so it's not cheating. It's not
So
cheating
basically,
to be
you
married.
fucking a prostitute.
I didn't say a
It's not-
prostitute.
It is
If
a
you
prostitute.
paying for it, that's a prostitute.
That's 100% a
It
prostitute.
depends on how you wanna label it.
I label it a prostitute.
So I might, you know what? I might post this up
That's
tomorrow.
Dictionary.
If you're paying for pussy,
Is it cheating?
Yes.
It's respectful cheating?
It's respectful cheating. There we go.
I say it's even less respect.
How?
Cause you fucking a prostitute.
Yeah, bro, I don't know about that
So
one.
you're really gonna fuck some girl that's gonna goddamn show up at your house
Show
and they
them
fall in love with you and they goddamn want you?
Bro,
No.
shit, if I'm already a millionaire and it's gonna be real hard for a girl to like lock me down, like for real. So her being celibate, she just making it harder on herself. Like to get me. Like you would have to have had me before I was a millionaire. To be a millionaire and then a girl get me. Like,
You know how hard it is to be with somebody before they was a millionaire and keep them? Just imagine if they already a millionaire.
you would have a better chance with me if you got me before I had a
Okay,
It's like
millionaire.
LeBron's wife.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna just.
I'm
keep-
talking shit, y'all. Just
I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna just keep it 100. Like, if I'm a millionaire, first of all, I ain't got no reason to hold my tongue.
At all.
So if you trying to be celibate, yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. I like you, but I don't even motherfucking eat my motherfucking ice cream without getting the taste test first. I don't even get a whip without. Yeah, nigga, I need to test drive that motherfucker. So I'm gonna be honest with you. Listen, more power to you, more respect. I hope good for your endeavors.
I was trying to hold
I hold that motherfucker down. Miss one, next 15, one coming. Especially for a rich nigga. Jasmine, I ain't talking about you, baby. All I'm saying is,
But if we get
Oh,
them
God.
M's, he said, hey, you better
Bust a lot.
nah, chill.
tell
All
him.
I'm saying is,
Bust
it just don't make sense to me. It don't make sense to me as a millionaire, and I'm used to getting the access I want to a woman.
Man, can we just be honest? It ain't
I don't
no point
need
as
to
a
go to
man.
hoops to cheat
Ain't no
on
point
you.
as a man to have to do that.
Maybe.
Fuck the money.
Y'all
Fuck
looking
the
at it wrong.
money.
Y'all looking at it wrong.
Unless
Like,
you're
you're a millionaire,
might be a
right?
millionaire too, though.
You're a millionaire, and then you got all these girls that willing to throw it at you. Maybe that's what's enticing you. The fact that she's like, I know you're a millionaire, and I'm still gonna hold it.
No,
That's cool, and we're gonna have a great relationship.
I'm just going off my own personality.
Yeah,
I know,
I respect that. I'll tell her.
though. Remember,
I'll tell
however,
Well, listen.
until
I
she
must
tells you
really
she's
like you. I might not even know what those type of feelings are right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. Actually, my girl made me wait a good while, longer than I ever waited to get. You know what I mean?
I second that.
Sorry to hear that.
I second that.
But what I'm saying is, as far as being celibate, like just
And then
like
make it
I'm
work.
never hitting it until I put a ring on your finger. I ain't never putting a ring on your finger if I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Taste taste what I need to taste.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm not moving in. I'm not even thinking about marriage if we ain't live together first.
I can agree with that.
Cause
I don't know how you live.
You don't know motherfucker till you live
You
with.
be a stanky ass motherfucker.
You might not cook clean.
I used to be the other way around.
It's like
You know, what's the crazy? I don't cook, I don't clean, but I know I got this ring. That's
Ring
probably
about to
why
be gone. So.
Bitch better have a cookie clean.
You're a millionaire, you got too many options to be having to
But
feed.
then again, as a millionaire, yes. But I may still have my regulars. Oh,
Regulars.
she's
Whatever.
coming by. We gonna chill. We gonna have dinner
Oh, so
at
you
the
trying to
house.
get an agreement.
Look at these rocks
Yeah,
off.
he trying to do some other
You
shit.
trying to get in.
Until you ready to go down fuck.
So it was like,
I-
I get your
Yeah,
celibate,
but see,
she
I
realized
mean,
I'm not
it was
gonna be
crazy.
celibate.
Yeah.
So I'm finna be out on the street.
No, not gonna be on the street. I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, respectfully,
Respectfully, I'm gonna get me some.
One foot in, one foot out.
Yeah.
Like the
You gonna be
sun.
Like I'm with you, but if you aren't capable of holding up this end of the bar,
Do you think that that's gonna find you the love you're looking for compared to what I said on here? I say you need looking for love, right?
The celibacy means like she can't, like,
Okay,
you
so
can't
okay,
touch
so
the
it's-
punani. Can she touch me?
Huh?
can I get
Like
some head?
carry some head? Is that celibate?
Y'all tell me.
I've
I
heard.
think so.
I've been in situations, right?
Can you suck dick?
I've been in situations
Can
where
you
a girl
suck
has
a
told me a girl has told me she was celibate. All I can do is give you head. Shit.
How old were you?
I was like, well, damn.
How old were you? How old
That's
were you?
fine.
How old were you?
Let me not get myself. 23.
Carry two. I heard though, celibacy is like they say the pussy, but like they bust the ass wide open.
Yeah, like white girls will be like, I'm a virgin, but they getting hit in the
In
ass.
the ass. That was the thing.
But I'm
Yeah.
a virgin of a pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they say
like
the pussy.
my
the
what you call it
asshole
ain't been
straight.
broken.
My hymen never been.
My hymen
broken.
ain't been broken, but my ass been goddamn
You sure
pounded
you thought you was on your period?
by Deion Sanders or some shit.
So y'all need to go do that.
It's gonna be
I
hard.
wouldn't even know. I don't even fuck white girl.
Hard
I
for a
wouldn't
girl
burn
to get me if I had $1 million.
This you?
Hey, when we make it, bro, this episode is deleted.
All right.
Show me.
So, any other things before y'all wrap this up? We get the facts and cap.
Man, you know. Shout out to Ryan. Thank you for showing up, man. We've been waiting on you since we started.
Appreciate that.
I got 2 questions. How many questions you got? You want to go first? You should go first. Yeah, I'll save the master question.
Prostitution. Should prostitution be legal everywhere?
Yes.
Go ahead, Brandon. Set it off.
I feel like if you want to pay for a service, why does it matter? Why can't the government regulate what I can and can't pay for? Actually, you could put more laws on this shit to where it's like they're protected. You can put security behind it. You can put so much shit to where this shit could be a lucrative business. You could tax it. You can do whatever the hell you want, and the hoes gonna be safe. So why not just make it legal and the hoes is safe and everybody good?
What do you mean? Okay.
They show that
Based on
actually, I think hoes is less safe when they make it legal because it opens it up it makes it easier for sex traffickers to traffic in women.
Okay,
So
so
once it gets legal, you can get, they still can force women to do everything that they've been forcing women to do.
But if it's enforced, then it has to be like certain businesses, you gotta have certain license. It's gonna be you gotta have certain type of security there, like a club. You can't just have
to Robert Kraft.
You can't just have a club with no type of security. It maybe can be whoever you choose to be, but it has to be regulated. Everything needs to be regulated. So if you regulate prostitution, ain't nothing wrong with it. And there's gonna be a lot of safer hoes that's gonna make it home than dead on the side of the road.
So what I say is, I think that there should be very, very strict rules behind it. Kind of Vegas, like a brothel type environment where it's this certain amount of security at all times.
Like you can't even do it on your own.
Yeah, you can't be out just running the strip. That's dead. You need to be
At the
this
whole
down. Yeah, like it has to be kind of ran like a strip club or whatever, a regular business. I'm not sure. I don't have the necessary, things. Those have to be worked out. But I do agree that if you want to give us some pussy, and there should be certain type of charges if you go outside what you should be doing. You out here raping bitches, you probably should get a life or some shit. I don't know. I don't have the answers, but I think that there is a way.
I mean, I think it's a way.
Yeah, I think it's
an
a way.
ideal way. In the ideal society, it should be legal for people to do what they want with prostitution and drugs, for real.
Prostitution is legal in some places.
So
Yeah,
when you say
traffic sex into them.
when you say prostitution and drugs, so do you think it should be illegal for niggas to smoke crack?
Yeah, if you want to do crack,
That's
you should
just
be able
what you
to
want to
crack.
do.
I don't think we should put people in jail for doing what they want. A grown ass person doing what they want to do.
But it should be legal. So like, all right, you can go to the gas station and buy this crack.
I don't think you should be able to buy crack at the gas station. I think people should be able to smoke it, sell it, and it be not something that you go to jail for. Say you get caught with crack, it should be they take your crack away, and that's it.
I think this as far as crack. The only way. So look,
Because I think drugs.
the only way I think that crack should be illegal only because it's pretty much only ruined one community. Like if it's available for anybody, access for anybody, then yeah, make it legal. If white people
did do crack.
well, they did crack, but crack was targeted.
But I don't.
You get what I'm saying? Crack was targeted for black people. Crack was targeted for black people. Can we agree with that?
Yeah.
So
poor people.
it was for poor people, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
If it's accessible for everybody,
Crack.
like say like everybody can go to a liquor store and get some rock, right?
Crack rock.
If it's like that, cool. I probably wouldn't like it because then my community is
Don't
gonna.
knock it till you try it.
No, your
I ain't never
community
tried it.
wouldn't be no worse because people who want to do crack is
They're
gonna
do crack.
So I'm saying, why would we make it a crime for them doing what they want to do? Let them do what they want to do, and let's not put people in jail.
I just think that
People who wanna sell
the
pussy
reason I think
is gonna sell
the reason
pussy.
I probably don't agree with the crack thing is just because of it's certain health precautions. Like what does it do to the body? Like you have to have some kind of
Smoke
restraint.
cigarettes. And
I feel like cigarettes.
Yeah,
work.
so burn cigarettes. I
I
don't
feel
give a
like
fuck about no
cigarettes may have
cigarettes.
a
Fuck
worse
cigarettes. I don't like cigarettes. I'm allergic to cigarettes.
people smoke weed
All that shit.
and health. Any smoke
What
going
weed?
into your body is bad for you.
Listen, we ain't. But what you gotta look? Okay, we can drink alcohol, right?
I don't think any of it should be illegal. I think it all should be legal.
It's all a choice. I feel like everybody should have
Yeah.
choices. Right?
I don't think it should.
Is there
So
any-
meth, a nigga should be able to smoke meth.
Yes, if you want to
Yes.
smoke meth, if
If that's what you want to do with your life, do
Yes,
it.
bro. I don't feel like you should
I don't
put
know.
someone in jail.
I don't know if
But
that
then
should
what
be
they
just
want-
running on the streets. Cause what?
Yeah.
Cause then it turns into what if little kids smoking it? Do they get that?
Well, let me
Okay.
jump
There should
in.
be,
Let me jump in.
there should be age guidelines
Let me
on
jump in.
everything.
All right,
I'm
you
done.
said age guidelines. So we name a lot of drugs like crack, meth, cocaine. Like, alcohol is one of the worst things in America,
It is.
Yeah,
and it's legal as fuck.
yeah.
So it's like more people die from alcohol, from either alcoholics or drunk driving. It's one of the worst shit ever, and it's legal. Why? Because it's taxable. They make money off it. So you restrict it however you restrict it. Like I used to work for the Louvre. To sell alcohol is really hard.
It
It's
is.
really hard. So
That's
if you
why
want to start your own
I'm like-
business and to get an alcohol license is hard to do. So it's like meth will be even harder. Cocaine will be even harder. I think I agree. Make it all legal. There's other, and that's just alcohol. There's other pain medicines and
Yeah.
over-the-counter drugs is worse.
Yep.
That's worse. That's legal. But
I don't know.
I'm just saying, all the people, all that
Is
shit.
that worse than meth?
bro,
It's
yes,
just
this shit
pills-
worse than
is it
meth.
worse than meth?
I mean, all that shit.
Do your research. All
I'm
that shit.
asking.
I don't specifically. I don't know. I'm just saying. I think if you put it regulations, make money off of it, but criminalizing these people for habits.
For
I
making
think that
choices.
even if yeah, I
Crime
mean,
is like
even if
killing.
we disagree,
It
I
help
do.
destroy our community.
Even if we do disagree, I think that this shouldn't be as harsh with the charges.
Drugs, I
if
don't
anything.
think drugs destroys the black community. Not having jobs destroys communities. When people don't have shit to do, that destroys.
No.
The reason I disagree with that, I'm gonna tell you why I disagree with that. Because if you go to places like Compton or Chicago, my mom's from Chicago, right? My mom, like if you go to, if my mom's been in Chicago, but if she goes to Chicago right now, that's a totally different place. When my mom grew up right now, that's the hood. It's a middle class working area, right? But she didn't. She grew up there before the crack era.
Crack rock, crack
When
rock.
crack hit it tore down that area.
You gotta say also what happened when crack hit. It wasn't just crack hit. When crack hit, Ronald Reagan also took away a lot of government services at the exact same time.
Yeah,
So
but what I'm saying is,
communities were not just hit by crack. People had less opportunities
okay,
and crack.
so
Talk that.
but
Malcolm X
but
shit.
how highly addictive crack
It's
is.
not no more addictive than cocaine. It's
Yeah,
not-
I don't think
more
cocaine.
addictive
I think they
Than
cocaine.
McDonald's.
I would complain about.
People say McDonald's is the worst. Than
Nah, I'm not comparing McDonald's to Coke and crack cocaine.
I mean, obesity
It's
definitely.
the heart. What's the number one killer in America?
Obesity.
Heart
high blood, yes, but that don't mean it's McDonald's.
I'm saying
That kind of shit.
that kind of shit.
But no, that's different. When you say just niggas just making not great decisions on how to eat, compared to fucking smoking crack, you're talking about taking a drug that's literally, it instantly you can smoke it one time and you're addicted. You can't go to McDonald's and eat one time and be like, I'm addicted.
She.
I don't. You
I
don't
don't
know.
agree.
Hey yo, so what's
You went to McDonald's one time and was addicted,
That's what happened.
like a crackhead. Like a crackhead, you went through withdrawals. You went through withdrawals on McDonald's the first time.
You go through withdrawals.
Man, y'all
when you cut
niggas
that.
is
When you
lying.
cut that shit out your body, yeah, you do go through withdrawals. Your gut has
Y'all
a.
niggas is lying. We should make a league for people like what you at. What you're going through, your
I
own
don't think they should have
situations.
no league. In my opinion, all of them should just be playing boys. So transgender males should play in the boys, and transgender females should play with the boys. All of them should play with the boys. You have to play up in competition. You can't go down in the competition.
I didn't say go down. I said play each other.
That's a good
They
idea.
should all play. No,
That's
not,
probably
no.
the
They
best
should all
idea
go.
right
If you can
there.
make the best team, you should be on the best team. So if you're a transgender female, transgender male, you should go to the boys team. Nobody should be able to go to the girl. Girls should be for
Nobody should go
for-
down.
Yeah,
You're saying,
yeah.
to a
Girls should
girl.
be for
So now
girls
playing
only.
with the girls is going down.
That's,
It
what,
is.
that's his words, not mine. But
It is.
I guess the dilemma
Y'all
comes.
play each other.
I think
The dilemma comes with they feel like discrimination. I am a girl, like a transgender girl. They feel like I'm a girl.
they're not though. And even if you feel like a girl, what is that even? How do you know what a girl feels like?
How
You
do you
never had
know
no
what a girl
period?
feels?
Yeah,
What makes a girl? You want to get into that? What is a girl?
What
Is
makes
a girl
a
a
girl?
social construct or sexual?
Yeah, if it's a social construct, then transgender isn't real. So there we ended the story
Oh
right
shit,
there.
2020 it is.
You can't have it.
Cancel.
You can't have it be a social construct, and then at the same time say you feel like a girl, because what does a girl mean?
I'm just y'all make sure this recording.
I'm just saying.
Make sure
If
cut it out.
feminism says that gender is a social construct,
That's an idea.
then you cannot be transgender because it's just a social construct. Everything is made to be what it is. You don't know what a girl feels like because you're not a girl.
Well, that's.
Alright, hey man, we'll talk about this out there. We'll talk about this out there. We got 2 more facts of cap. Facts of cap. A sexual transmitted disease is not as bad as the flu.
Facts.
And Ryan, this has been a topic that you created a few years ago. So we're gonna let you explain this, and you could tell us, is this facts or cap? So the question is this STD not as bad as the flu?
It's like we go with the flu. We can update it for the 2020 and say coronavirus.
Mm-hmm.
Then you don't have to quarantine 14 days when you get an STD. You know?
Damn,
You
we
don't-
done updated this shit.
You don't miss work with an STD.
Say it again.
A non-curable.
A
you're
non-curable
saying?
one, yeah, non-curable.
We talking about gonorrhea,
chlamydia, gonorrhea, all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, it's gone. It's gone once you take your medicine.
Take your medicine,
I
get a
think a lot
shot,
of people.
boom.
I think a lot of people they probably be hurt when they get an STD.
Yes.
I ain't saying get out here and catch STD. Fuck that. No, I'm saying you don't want an STD, but the
I hope
flu
you got
does.
your
The
STD
regular
straight.
flu, even if we go to the regular flu, it does kill people.
Yeah,
But
it kills
chlamydia, if you catch chlamydia,
You could live for years with chlamydia.
yeah. I don't know.
Peacefully.
Yeah.
I thought that nigga was crazy when he first said it, but then I thought about it and I was like, you know what?
So basically, to break the question down,
And you don't.
Would you
feel as
rather
bad.
have-
You don't feel as bad. Like
No.
you have. Okay,
some
I'm
of the people might not have understood the question. The question was, would you rather
You
have
rather
STD
have gonorrhea
or
or
the
would you
flu?
rather have flu?
Gonorrheas.
Give me the real.
Exactly.
I probably
Gonorrhea.
it's gonna burn until I probably get that shit checked out. Boom, boom, boom.
Let it burn.
Keep it moving.
Let it burn.
Whereas
I'm like,
Gotta let it
I'm
burn.
ignorant. Give me the flu.
You fucking stupid.
your pride to the side.
Have you ever had the flu?
Your pride just hurt. Cause you
I
look,
don't know.
it's looking frowned upon. The flu, I was finna die.
Yeah, you feel like you can die. It ain't no feel like
Yeah.
you're on death's doorstep.
Ain't no transgender.
Huh?
Huh?
No.
Nah, I don't like. I may not have
to get
the
a
flu.
fever with a fucking gonorrhea.
Bro, I
Nigga,
had-
you gotta be straight till you go pee. Oh shit, I think I got some. Let's go to the doctor. Get these
get that
pills.
penicillin shot. in the
Boom,
ass.
get the shot in the ass and you good.
Huh?
So you rather be down for, let's just
No,
say
I'm
at
just
minimum 5 to 7 days.
I think
Rather
it's
than
more
24 hours.
socially accepted to have the flu.
I'm asking your opinion.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever had either. So
We ain't saying that.
No, I'm saying,
I've never had an
What
STD.
is socially accepted? One, you people know you have the flu when you
Yeah.
have the flu.
Facts.
Nobody even knows you have gonorrhea if you have
Facts
gonorrhea.
on facts.
So socially, it doesn't even matter because who's gonna know you have gonorrhea unless
If
you're out
you
here
do
Besides
know.
somebody you
bragging and
fuck.
shit.
when I
Yeah.
say socially accepted, if you find out who you get shamed,
Who got shamed for
Who?
getting an STD?
Who got shamed for gonorrhea?
I've never been shamed.
no, you never heard nobody shamed for having STD.
No, not a curable one.
Yeah, bro, herpes is what you get shamed for.
Especially herpes if you passing that shit along to multiple
Maybe
people.
our experiences are different then.
I mean, nigga, you
growing
might
up,
hear one or two.
somebody got STD.
How-
they
what
know they
age?
was shamed.
What
I've
age
never
is
heard
this?
nobody making fun of people for catching gonorrhea. Like AIDS is a joke to people. People joke about people catching AIDS. People joke about people catching herpes. I ain't never been like,
Crabs,
Yeah.
some shit like that.
yeah, crabs is just a funny STD.
It's like nigga, you shitting on the toilet and you ain't got to clean it off, and now you gotta shave your pubes. This is shit. Like, that's what
I
we
Yeah.
ain't
do.
never seen
I mean-
nobody make fun of nobody.
Y'all make a compelling case. Gonorrhea is curable.
Give me gonorrhea or clap over top of the flu. Any day. Period.
All right. So last one. Street nigga, but like not be from the hood.
Yep.
So, yeah, if your parents is from the street and that's how you was raised,
Mm-hmm.
I I mean, you gonna be street just because that's how you were raised.
Y'all watch
It don't matter
Power?
where you from.
So would you consider Tariq a street nigga? Would y'all consider him that?
He perceives himself to be one, yeah.
I wouldn't consider him.
I
because
personally
he wasn't
would.
raised that way. There's some people who was raised in
Okay, so
that
when
kind
you
of-
say that, but he got 2 bodies under his belt.
yeah, he made that choice.
Spoiler alert.
Nigga, if you ain't seen that shit by nigga, this is last season. I ain't said nothing new.
But yeah, he made a choice. Some people don't have no choice just because they was raised in the suburbs because their parents looked up and got a good, like you get, and me and David's job, you can get that job and be from the hood, and you will have your family in the suburbs, and you will raise your kid as a hood booger just like the way you are, and the kids don't got no choice.
I agree.
Facts.
I agree. Have y'all ever been to Lithonia, Georgia?
It's the suburbs with a bunch of.
It's a
niggas.
suburb with a whole bunch of niggas, and it's funny because my cousin, like, he grew up there. Like, in middle school, he moved out there. He's originally from Gwinnett, and he moved out there. He's not a street nigga or anything, so I ain't saying that. But I remember we used to meet niggas that he was, you know, obviously with the Stevenson, the people that he grew up with, and we used to be like, we from Gwinnett, and the niggas would laugh, and I'd be like,
Look at your big ass house.
y'all niggas live in, like, Water's Edge. Y'all live in a bigger house than me.
You lived in.
I'm living in apartments. We struggling. Y'all niggas live in the biggest houses in Lithonia, and in their mind, they was in the streets. And
That's a sickness.
I would say yes. And I say in Gwinnett, even that, we know people who have killed people. Like, and it's like, you didn't have to live like this, but I guess it's all your mind state. Like, you are until, like, people say you ain't. People might not respect it as much until you are what you are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember one time my mom was saying, like, we got a cousin that grew up in Alabama. And to me, he's a street nigga. I guess to them, like, this is the country, ain't shit going on out here. She like, he called himself a street nigga. He called himself, like, being, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, I mean, mom, if he did all the shit you saying, then he probably is what he is.
Right.
Like, you gotta respect niggas for who they is. So, you can be.
I'm just saying, how you gonna? I mean, suburbs. Most of Gwinnett, well, where we from in Gwinnett is a lower middle class area.
Yeah.
So,
You can be, yeah. I think it's a difference. Like, you could live in a shady spot in the burbs, but I think that,
you're not never gonna be from the trenches.
yeah, exactly. Like, I ain't from the project. What do y'all think?
Y'all cover all the corners, man. Shit. Alright, y'all said everything that
We
you
on the
said.
same page with y'all, man. It's like, now you do have them niggas that goddamn fake it,
Yes, I think that's what fucks it up.
Yeah.
But I think
Y'all niggas that
people
fake it.
perception.
and they think, oh nigga, I'm from the hood, and they try too hard to be something they've never been around, they never seen, and their family ain't never came from it. Like, I ain't talking about their parents, I'm talking about their second generation. That nobody's ever had to suffer. They came from it, so now they just want to act like it. Like, oh, nigga this, nigga that, da da da.
Like your uncle, you see your uncle, but like you got a perfectly good life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But you got it could be the other way around. It's like, shit, my dad used to trap, but he ain't got a trap no more. But when we go back to the city, nigga tell me about what he did, so I feel like a part of me that's in me. Then maybe you do it because you feel like you want to, but you don't have to necessarily. I can respect that more than a nigga that's never like, hey, that shit not even in your blood.
I ain't never gonna respect it. But
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, not respect it, but I can
But,
understand it a little bit more.
yeah.
it's people in Gwinnett who was raised in Gwinnett and their dad was in prison their whole life. Like,
Yeah, I know people who was raised in, and also I know people who were raised in Gwinnett and like their dad are entrepreneurs and like your son is a murderer. So I mean, you know, it's unfortunate, man. I
Back to
think that
your kid make their own choices, and if you don't
Yeah.
want to bail them out because you done warned them over and over again,
You
well,
want
fuck it,
what
you
it
gotta
is.
sit there.
sit your ass in jail, bitch.
Learn a lesson.
Yeah, but
It's been a great episode 16. Shout out to
Yeah.
Ron.
Appreciate you, Ryan.
having me.
Yeah, man.
We definitely gonna be
Man,
back.
stop
We
talking
got-
to us formal and shit, niggas. And
I'm
appreciate
very
y'all,
formal.
niggas. Stop having manners. You don't even have manners around.
Man, he
this
got
shit.
sponsors and shit, nigga. He ain't trying to get John Law out here.
Hey, look,
I don't think
everybody,
so.
everybody go Old Navy. Everybody follow. What's y'all?
Palomore triplets.
It's no underscores or shit,
I
right?
know.
Y'all gotta go for
Palomore
Go
triplets.
from me. No, we don't have one of those.
Alright.
Shit.
Cause they rich.
Shouts out. Appreciate you, bro.
Happy birthday, my boy Kazadi. We about to get
Sir.
lit this weekend, Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
man.
we turned up. Old ass nigga. Fancy Cat episode 16, baby.
We out. You're.